What's going on, everyone? Harold here, Figuremania Show. Hope you guys are doing well wherever you are in the world. And in today's video, I'm giving you guys a look at the brand new S.H.Monsterarts SpaceGodzilla Fukuoka Decisive Battle version. And this is my very first SpaceGodzilla figure that I've owned. I missed out on the other releases of this character, unfortunately. So the last time they released SpaceGodzilla was with Little Godzilla, and I very much regret skipping that one. It's because I just couldn't at the time. I didn't have the funds for it and stuff. But anyways, I have this guy here, and I really like this character. And in terms of the figure, I think the figure is very nicely detailed and nicely sculpted. There are a few things that are a bit of a nitpick and a headache for me, which I will get into. But overall, I think this figure is awesome. If you guys missed out on the other two releases of SpaceGodzilla, you guys should get this one. And there are nice accessories that come with this figure and things. So for those of you doing toy photography, I mean, this figure is very photogenic to photograph and things. And you guys have a lot of options in terms of like parts to swap out and things. The electrical effects on his spikes, as you can see, a very nice welcome addition and things. But in terms of like functionality and things for you stop motion artists, you might encounter some difficulty with this figure here, which I will get into in a little bit. All right, so let's just take a closer look at the sculpting and the paint app for this figure. Giving you guys a closer look at this figure here, and I believe it was sculpted by Yuji Sakai originally, and you know, and I think this is a really nice figure. I mean, I like the colors and things. So this is inspired by like towards the last act of the film, where SpaceGodzilla's power starts fluctuating and things, and then like he starts glowing like this kind of color and things, because he's about to die basically, because Godzilla is killing him and things. And you know, so you know, Yuji Sakai doesn't miss when it comes to the suits. Very nice. Like the detail is all there and things. Okay, now looking at the paint app, okay, so I really like the shades of the pink and purple and things, especially on the body. His face is nicely sculpted. The eyes look spot on, so there's no complaints here in terms of like the paint app here on my figure. I think the paint app for my figure is pretty much spot on, even underneath here. So you have like this, it goes all the way to the tip of the tail here. So no complaints there. This is a solid figure. It looks beautiful. Okay. All right, now let's get to some of the accessories that comes with this figure. All right, now you do get these electrical effects here. So let me just put those back on. Okay, now here are the electric effects. Now, unfortunately, they're not as translucent as I wish they could be, but this is good. I mean, and it's just very easy to accommodate. You just put it on his shoulder spikes. Let me just adjust the camera a little bit, and that looks very cool. So very easy. So like if you guys are picking this figure up to display him on your shelf, I think this is the best way to display him personally. I really like those electrical effects coming off of his shoulder spikes. And to go a little bit more beyond, okay, so let me just take these off, and you can remove these. Now, I don't know if the other two releases, if you were able to remove the shoulder spikes or not. So if you guys have those figures, please comment in the comment section below. Let me know if you guys could remove these with that release, okay? Because I honestly don't know. Okay, and then you can place these ones in. Now, if you pay close attention, so there's an L for this one here, meaning for the left, and then there's an R meaning for the right. So that's very straightforward, very easy. And now you got damaged pieces, very nice. So that looks pretty cool. Like it's semi-translucent, so like if you guys if you guys know how to install LEDs and stuff like that, you guys can probably find a way to install some LEDs somehow in there and then just make these glow. I think that would be pretty cool. Okay, so very cool. Now I'm going to show you the articulation. This is the part where I had a little bit of trouble with this figure here. Because the joint tolerance for this figure, I mean, I guess because they're using just an old mold, so old engineering and things, you know, it's just, you know, things have a tendency to pop off, especially around the tail area. And if you use, oh, there you go. You see how easy the head popped off? So, I mean, if you guys are gonna have him display on your shelf in a pose, then you guys really don't have to worry about that. You know what I mean? Just pop it back in and just leave them alone. But if you're like me doing toy photography, or you guys are doing stop motion and things, this could become a headache quite quickly for you guys. Okay, so you do need patience for this because it just pops off so easily. Okay, so like you know, you get your standard you know, jaw articulation, which is okay. All right, so the hands, I mean, well, it's because of the suit. I mean, you can't really do much with his arms. You know, you can just move his hands up about as that much here too. And this can pop off too, so just place it back in. I mean, the arm on this one already popped off for me once already, so just be aware of that. You get a little bit of torso movement, upper body movement, so you can get them to crouch a little, and you can get them to not look up as much, but you can get some torso. I mean, this is way more than the suit could ever do, you know, so that is a plus. And you get your standard leg articulation, rotation, and stuff like that. And I think this part here is pretty good. I do like the legs, you know. And oh, there you go, you see that? So it just popped off so easily. So the joint tolerance for this figure, at least on my figure, is just a little bit disappointing. Just give me a second here. Oh, see, look at that. And now the tail popped off so easily. This part here has been giving me so much trouble, you know, doing toy photography and things when I want to pose this tail and stuff. Okay, I finally got the arms popped back in and the head too. They just kept popping off. Okay, so now getting to the tail, I mean, it's using like old engineering from past figures, you know, because like the newer figures like you know, Godzilla 91 and Godzilla 72, you don't have this issue here. Like all the joints and everything, the joint tolerance is all very good and things. Unfortunately, they haven't. It doesn't seem like they've updated anything you know, regarding that for this figure. Guys, let me know if in the comments if you guys have the other two releases, if you guys face the same issues with that figure. And like you see, like it just see, it just the joint tolerance isn't there on the tail and things, so that's unfortunate. So you do need to exercise patience if you guys are toy photographers or stop motion artists. Yeah, just be aware that you're gonna need to exercise some patience when you're posing this figure. Okay, so it is what it is. Getting into some comparisons with some other figures that you might have in your collection. So here we have Godzilla 94, the very first S.H.Monsterarts figure ever released. Way back when my wife gave this to me as a Christmas gift. And I cherish this figure very much. I mean, you could tell like it's pretty dated by this point, but it's still a great figure. I love this very much. And guys, if you guys have a girlfriend and she gives you a Godzilla figure for either your birthday or a Christmas gift, keep her. Okay, because I ended up marrying her. All right, so yeah, so that's pretty cool. So now I would like to get my hands on the baby Godzilla. So I don't know, we'll see. But I do have Mogera coming later, so I did pre-order that new version. And that's it for this review, guys. I mean, it is a nice looking figure, very well painted. The eyes on my figure look great. You know, there's no issues there anywhere from head to toe in terms of the paint app for this figure. The only issue that I have with this figure is just the joint tolerance for this guy. I mean, he's so posing him is pretty tedious, especially on the tail area. The head pops off easily, like when I want to pose his if I want to make him look up or down and things, or side to side. It just keeps popping off and things, so just be aware of that. I mean, that doesn't break my enjoyment of owning this figure, you know, but you know, because I am a toy photographer, I do that from time to time anyways, and things, so it is what it is, guys. But I think if you guys don't have the other two releases of SpaceGodzilla, then do get this one. I think it's worth the money, especially for the accessories that it offers. All right, guys, so please stay tuned to the end. I will show you my photo gallery of the toy photography that I did with this figure, and I will check you guys in the next video. Thank you very much, and take care, guys. Bye-bye.